Burger patties for the ultimate homemade burgers. Cast iron plate versus low and slow smoking. G'day friends, and welcome back to the Upside Down, the channel where we cook proper food over charcoal and open fire. Today we are making burger patties. And not just any patties, we are putting two different methods head to head to find out which one makes the better burger. We've got chicken beans and beef beans. I made the chicken beans myself, and the beef came straight from my favorite supermarket. No drama, nice and easy. Now, I've always been curious about what makes a truly great burger patty. If you ever had burgers from fast food joints or proper specialty burger places, you'll know they'll do things a bit differently. Some patties are thick and small, some are thin and wide, and some are absolute units. Every style has its fans, and fair enough too. So today, instead of guessing, we are putting it to the test. We are cooking the patties in two different ways. First up, we'll cook them on the cast iron plate over the grill, and for that I'll be making two styles, regular foamed patties and smashed patties. Then, for round 2, we'll cook the rest low and slow with a bit of smoke from some wood. By the end, we'll see which method is tastier, more interesting and easier to pull off at home. As for the means, we are keeping it nice and simple, no fancy tricks, no carrying on. Each patty will be 130 grams. I recently picked up a burger press, so this is a good excuse to see whether it's actually useful or just another gadget destined to live in the cupboard forever. We roll the meats into a bowl, give it a little toss between the hands to get rid of extra air, then place it into the press and form a neat patty. I also made a few meatballs ahead of time, so I could turn them into smashed patties later on. Once the patties are sorted, it's time to prep the burger fillings. I've got red onion, salt and sumac. Slice the onion into thin strips, add a bit of salt so it softens and releases some juice, then sprinkle in the sumac. Next, slice the pickles nice and thin, and of course, give them a taste first. No point building a beautiful burger only to realize your pickles are crook. I always like to prepare a bit extra so everyone can build their burger without having to ration out every slice like it's a national emergency. Better to have leftovers than a disappointed guests. The pickles are done, so next up are the tomatoes. Slice them into thin rounds and place everything into pre-prepared containers. Pop the lids on so nothing dries out and so the local insect community doesn't decide to join us for lunch. Now we head out to the backyard and get the fire going. Today I'm using 2 chimney starters, each filled to about 3/4. That gives me roughly 1.5 chimney of charcoal in total. The reason for that is simple. First we need good heat for the cast iron plate, and later we want to keep enough coals going for the low and slow stage with smoke. Once the coals are fully lit and covered in that nice grey ash, I spread them over one side of the grill and place the cast iron plate over the heat. We want that plate properly hot because the first batch of patties is going straight on there. Lid down and we let it heat up properly. About 15 minutes should be enough. Alright, the plate is hot. I give it a light spray with sunflower oil and lay on the first 2 patties. Straight away we get that beautiful sizzle. That's exactly what you want to hear. It's a sort of sound that tells you lunch is going to be a good one. I gently lift one to make sure it hasn't stuck. Then flip it over, and already you can see the magic happening. Great color, unreal smell, and the proper searing sound. Happy days! While the patties cook on one side, I season the top with a bit of salt and my favorite smoky barbecue rub because the meat itself wasn't seasoned beforehand. The actual cooking process is pretty straightforward. Keep an eye on the patties, don't let them burn, flip them when needed, and manage the heat. The coals are giving off solid heat, which keep the cast iron plate nice and hot the whole time. Now it's time for a bit of smash patty action. I take one of the meatballs and press it firmly down onto the cast iron plate. Straight away, I add a bit of salt and smoky barbecue rub. Then it's back to watching all the patties and flipping as needed. I gave one a gentle press and could tell straight away it was still beautifully juicy. That's always a good sign. Once the patties are flipped, I season the other side as well. That way both sides are nicely seasoned and full of flavor. Keep checking, make sure nothing is burning, and so far everything is looking spot on. And I've got to say that weather today is absolutely mint. The sun's out, but it's not too hot. Proper comfortable autumn weather here in Australia. Perfect day for cooking outside. Couldn't ask for much better, unless someone else was doing the washing up. Now it's time for the second smash patty. Same story, meatball onto the plate, press it down to the thickness we want, then season it with salt and spice. Quick, simple and very satisfying. By the way, let me know in the comments what sort of burger patties you prefer. Do you like them fried on cast iron or cooked low and slow with smoke? Keen to see how your choices compare with today's results. At this point, the patties are getting close to done, so it's time to toast the buns. I do that on the same hot surface. That step really matters, because a toasted bun stands up much better to the sauce and gives you that nice bit of crunch when you take a bite. Now it's time to call in the most important people of the day, the taste testers. Today my kids are in charge of deciding the winner. And trust me, when it comes to burgers, they don't muck around. We check the temperature of the patties and everything is looking perfect. Fully cooked, target temperature reached. I reckon I'll build myself a burger too. Call it the chef's burger and give one of the cast iron patties a proper taste test. The main guests have arrived and I let them build their own burgers exactly how they like them. Best way to do it, really. And as luck would have it, they picked different patties, one chicken, one beef, so we are getting a good spread of opinions. While they are building and eating their burgers, I keep working on the remaining patties. A little more salt, a bit more seasoning, a flip here and there, just keeping everything on track. And while the official judges of this very serious burger competition are busy demolishing their burgers, I'm building mine as well. For one, I need to taste it properly, and for two, I'm absolutely starving by this point. Even while all that's going on, there is still one lone party finishing off on the cast iron plate, so we don't forget about that either. And according to our guests, the perfect drink with a burger is a black fizzy stuff. Hard to argue with that, to be honest. Now it's time for the second stage. I lay out the remaining patties for low and slow cooking, add a chunk of cherry wood for smoke, close the lid and let the grill do its thing for about 40 to 60 minutes. Meanwhile, the kids are giving me high fives and saying the burgers are top notch, which is always a good sign. And now there is a nice stream of smoke coming from the grill, exactly what we want. That means the patties are slowly cooking and taking on the beautiful smoky flavor. Then the elder taste tester goes back and builds another burger, and that, my friends, is the kind of feedback you don't ignore. That tells me that cast iron patties have already done a pretty decent job. Now we just need to wait for the low and slow batch before making the final call. While we've got a bit of time, I tidy up the table. It's always nicer finishing off a cook when everything around you is clean and organized. Makes the final tasting feel just that bit more satisfying. As the patties release their juices, I add a little more salt and spice so the flavor keeps building and the aroma gets even better. After about 45 to 50 minutes, it looks like we are ready for the final tasting. A few more buns go on the toast and we wait for those last little finishing touches. Alright, drum roll. The buns are ready, with a nice grill pattern on them. Off they come. Then we grab the tongs and lift off the patties. They look absolutely brilliant. I give them just a touch more time to build a bit more crust, and then it's time to taste. And there we have it, smoky, juicy, fully cooked burger patties fresh off the grill. And I'll give away the result right now. The low and slow patties win this one. The smoky flavor is just next level. Rich, deep, and absolutely beautiful proper cracking result. So, there you go, friends. I hope you enjoyed this cook-up. Wishing you all a great appetite, a great mood, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.